skew jams, paper skew. The most troublesome troubleshooting problem you can have when trying to fix your laser printer. This is the most difficult problem that you can encounter when troubleshooting. 90% of the time it is caused by the registration assembly of the printer being worn. The other percentage is paper leading edge being out of whack due to poor paper manufacturing. It is very important for the user to ensure that the paper is properly installed into the paper tray. But most of the time, that's the first thing to check if you have a skewing problem, otherwise called as registration problems. Most of the time it is wise to check your registration assembly every time you have a problem like that. Most of the time the registration assembly doesn't give any trouble and it will be inside the machine for many years, or for the life of the machine. Usually it takes a while for it to wear out if using standard paper. If you're using like card type paper, heavier paper, then it will wear out a lot more quicker. It will be wise to not have it in tray 2, the heavier paper. It's more important to have it in tray 1. That is more direct than tray 2 in the 4000 instance. Usually, sometimes the smaller personal printers like the 3P and above just have one paper tray. Actually, that model printer has not have registration assembly. A little one may be, but not really. It's mainly the more mid-sized machines have a registration assembly. The purpose of the registration assembly is to correct any paper skew, little paper skew that has been created as the paper has been advanced from the tray. That's what it does. However, a worn registration assembly fails to do that and causes the paper to be slightly skewed. Sometimes it can be that scanner assembly not installed properly, or the toner cartridge has been out of whack too, misaligned. Well, what I mean by out of whack means out of alignment. I will demonstrate about this in future videos. Thank you for watching this podcast. In summary,